I guess I didn't realize No Country for Old Men was like such a short book. Like it's only like 6 or 7 hours. So I went
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
listened to that. Um, yeah, I pirated it and watched it again, and it was kind of fucked up. But like since I'd seen it before, it didn't bother me as much. But
Hmm.
I didn't like the book follows or the movie follows the book pretty closely through most
Hmm.
of it. I think where my memory was failing is towards the end. It seems like the sheriff really faces like he loses his religion really and his faith in like the system.
Yeah.
And like it in the book, it's really goes into that. Like it's like
Hmm.
almost half the book. Or there's like a good 2 or 3 hours of just that him ruminating on that.
Yeah. Yeah, like the book makes a little more sense for the title. The movie makes sense for the title too, but the book is a little more kind of obvious, I guess. It's been a long time, but
Now,
uh,
I guess the other thing I
I think
noticed,
I read that. Did I read that?
you said
Yeah,
you didn't, but whatever.
maybe I didn't.
I guess the other thing I noticed is that in the book, like they refer to him as Moss quite a bit, and that kind
Yeah,
of
Llewellyn.
yeah, like it kind of paints him. I maybe this is just because I like One Piece so much, and they have a
Yeah.
character Zoro, the swordsman. Like they call him Mosshead, and so whenever
Oh.
they say Moss, I think of that. But yeah, it like paints his character a different tone than.
Mhm.
But Llewellyn's a weird name too. I don't know. Um, yeah, I guess the whole reason I brought that up was I wanted to mention. Yeah, it's like the Coen brothers kind of have a similar uh, gravity to their movies, like just because they're
Mhm.
so famous. And like Josh Brolin, he made a behind the scenes documentary on No Country for Old Men. It's like
Mhm.
it's like 10, 15 minutes, but I would recommend you check it out on YouTube.
Okay.
It's like I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it because it's interesting.
Okay.
It's
I'll tab with it right now so I don't forget.
oh. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I guess I could preface the the Tom Hanks thing. It's like the whole reason I wanted to talk about him is because saw um I saw a movie and I kind of assumed that you hadn't. So it's like the whole thing
Okay.
could just kind of crumble if you have seen this movie. But then I guess we could talk about it. But it's another one of the Coen brothers movies. It's Lady Killers.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I remember seeing that.
Okay, you have. Okay.
Now I only watched it the one time in the theater. I don't remember a ton about it. I mean, it's Tom
Hmm.
Hanks, and he kind of plays a villain, I think, which of course intrigued me.
I
But
wouldn't say a villain, but he's definitely a con artist.
yeah, it's the closest he's come to. playing a villain that I can recall. Um,
Yeah, he is kind of
I don't think he,
all-American hero type cast.
yeah. Um, I mean, Woody can be kind of villainous in Toy Story,
Well, just playing a
at
cowboy
least in the first
sheriff,
movie.
it's like, yeah, there's just too many evil cowboy rogue vigilante hero types, or
Hmm.
they think they're the hero anyway.
Well, I mean, the way he goes after Buzz Lightyear in the first half of the first movie is kind of like, wow, you're kind of a dick, man.
Kind of psycho.
And then he learns his lesson, you know.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, I remember Lady Killers. I'm not really thinking it was that great, but it's been a long time since I saw
okay.
that. I just watched it the one time in the theater.
Yeah. I guess just coming or rewatching it, it's like I enjoyed it, although some of the audio mixing was it's like really loud gospel music in the first opening
Hmm.
scene. And it's like I actually had to turn down my speakers. But
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't remember
um but yeah, I mean it was fun. I like I yeah, it was different. But oh, are we not connected?
that. I can hear you.
Huh, that's weird. It's Discord freaking out.
Hmm. I'm not having any issues on my side.
Okay. I just lost my train of thought, but
Hmm. Yeah, it's like you're like trying to rob an old lady or something, right?
yeah, and they
Is
end
that
up
the?
getting greedy and killing each other. And yeah, so it's like a dark
Mm-hmm.
humor, which is,
Yeah,
Coen Brothers. It's like kind of
yeah.
reminds me of Fargo and I guess I haven't seen um it's like that fucking sentence of a movie. Oh brother, where art thou?
Burn after reading. Oh yeah, that one. Oh brother, where art thou? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's the
Uh
Odyssey. I think
it's
it's the Odyssey that
oh
it's
okay.
based on. Um, so you might like it.
Yeah, I guess I didn't like it at the time I watched
You
it,
know,
but you know,
it's
20 years later,
it's
it's like
just kind of a loosely. Oh, okay. Yeah. Burn after reading is the Coen Brothers, I think, right?
I don't remember. But
It is the yeah, it's the
We're talking about Tom Hanks anyway, so
Coen Brothers.
we'll get to that.
No, we do our tangents.
Yeah, but we can get back to Tom Hanks.
Yep.
But yeah, I
Well,
was
I can start with some honorable mentions,
oh okay, yeah, go for it.
unless you want to talk about Lady Killer some more.
Um, well, if you don't remember hardly any of it,
Yeah, I don't.
so yeah, maybe if
I
we
remember his goofy laugh.
is very like Mark Twain. It's like he was a
Yeah.
southern gentleman, kind of a poet. What do you call them? Like a charmer or a snake oil salesman. It's like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just kind
Snake
of
oil,
confuse you with
definitely.
elaborate, soliloquies, just bursting into like poetry and whatever. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's fun. I like how they all died. It's like funny deaths and
Yeah, maybe I'll have to revisit that one at some point.
yeah, it gets ridiculous. But yeah,
Mm,
I guess I was reading what was it like Roger Ebert? I forget. Oh, I guess it was No Country for Old Men. Wait a minute, that couldn't have been right because that doesn't have Tom Hanks in it. So what movie did I look up on there? Oh yeah, I'm drawing a blank, but like I remember like Roger Ebert brought up The Simpsons and like they have this bit
okay.
about Tom Hanks um like like the joke is that the US government has run out of worldwide reputation, so they hired
Mm,
Tom Hanks to do a commercial for them.
okay.
So yeah, it's like so
Because everybody loves Tom Hanks.
right,
Yeah.
and some things never change. So it's like yeah, it's like it gets me wondering. I guess Dick Cheney and Bush, they were up to all the shady shit that Bush is or Trump is up to, but
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say all the shady shit. Trump is far worse than they were, at
yeah,
least
I
for
don't.
America.
Uh,
I'm
yeah, I
sure
don't.
Iraqis might, you know.
Oh, I, we did disconnect that
Have
time.
some disagreement there. Yeah. Yeah, you like kind of froze up and then it does that thing where you really quickly, you're like fast forwarding for a second.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
that's the universe telling us not to talk about that.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's
Uh,
how I'll interpret that. So
so would you say Lady Killers is an honorable mention or just
sure.
one you want to
Yeah, I suppose for the Coen brothers too, but
the
it's like all their
so,
movies are
okay.
so great that
Hmm.
it's kind of hard to pick a bad one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen all their movies. I feel like I have, but maybe I haven't.
Oh, I think
Um,
yeah, they came out with a new one or at least it was one of the brother, I forget which one, but I think it's called Blood Simple.
mm,
But yeah, that's on the Criterion channel too. So,
Blood Simple was, I think, their first movie.
oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, the Blood Simple's real old. It's from like the late '80s, I think. It's a really good movie too. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out.
Okay, we'll
Um,
do. It's just
Blood
like the
Simple.
thumbnail of it looked kind of new, so I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, it's from 1984,
Okay. Whoops.
and yep, written, edited, produced, and directed by Joe and Ethan Cohen. I don't know if it's their first, but I think it is. It is their first. Yes, their first film.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
So I actually remember. Did you ever have Dr. Irwin for English?
I did not.
It was Mr. Irwin at the time.
No, but I
Okay.
mean, I know who he
Um,
is, or I
yeah,
remember.
I first saw Blood Simple when he lended me the VHS of Blood Simple. That's when I first
Huh.
saw it back in high school.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Anyway, Tom Hanks. First honorable mention for me is just a fun one. I think it's
Yep.
really funny, and that's Dragnet.
Track. Huh.
It's pretty early. It's like mid '80s,
Okay.
and it's not a perfect movie, but
Oh,
and it's like a spoof of the old Dragnet show. Uh, So, like, the old show was kind of meant to be taken seriously, but even in the 80s, if you watched the old Dragnet show, you couldn't take it seriously. It was just too 1950s um,
Hmm.
conservative propaganda type stuff. And this movie just makes fun of that. And then Dan Aykroyd plays Joe Friday.
Okay,
And
wasn't he one of the
then,
Blues Brothers? It's like I think I remembered that.
yeah, he plays it kind of the same way as the old show. So he's ultra by the book, ultra serious, ultra conservative. And then he gets partnered up with Tom Hanks, who is like this wild card narcotics, officer, or was a narcotics officer and gets moved over.
Oh wow,
And
that's
he's the goofball. And
huh.
yeah, it's a fun little movie.
Okay, because yeah, I guess I don't normally think of goofball when I think of Tom Hanks, but I guess he is kind of goofy.
Yeah, that's the thing. He started off in comedies and then, you know, became a more dramatic actor. He had his rom com phase there for a while. He was the rom com guy, and Meg Ryan.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I guess I don't see the appeal, but more power to him, I guess.
I mean, I get it. I get why he had a rom com phase. He's you know I think it makes sense for a Tom Hanks type than say whatever that guy's name is from True Detective. Can't think of his name right now. Matthew McConaughey, because like
Huh.
Matthew McConaughey just doesn't seem like
Oh, it's like I've
a
seen
type
him.
of dude you would encounter very often.
Oh, yeah. It's like I've seen Beach Bum, and that's how I just think of Matthew like all the time. It's like
Oh yeah,
just fucking drunk or high, and I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I see him.
yeah. I mean that's fair. That's he. You think of him in Dazed and Confused. I think it was the
Oh
all
wow.
right. I think that was him.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I forgot he was in that. But
Or I think I'm thinking of the right. But Tom Hanks just seems more like you. I don't know. It just maybe it's because I came up. I grew up during that era where he was the rom com guy, so it
yeah,
just makes sense that he would be.
yeah, I
Um,
guess. What were the two? Is like Sleepless in Seattle and You Got Mail, I think. Those were those two?
yeah, there's Sleepless in Seattle. You've got Mail. I know there's some other ones.
So it's like that was
Joe versus the Volcano, I think, was a rom com. I think that
it
also
is.
had Meg Ryan.
Yep,
Um,
yeah, it did. Um
that was 80s.
True. Yeah, that was kind of a funny satire. I like the premise that he was diagnosed with this terminal illness and it was all,
Mm-hmm.
a hoax.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a very long time since I saw that. But let's see, Tom Hanks.
Oh, I didn't remember this. It was like I was just looking up at Wikipedia trying to refresh my memory on
Mm-hmm.
these things.
Oh, you got Splash with Daryl Hannah, where she plays the
Mermaid?
mermaid. Yeah. Um, Joe versus the Volcano. You've got Mail. The Money Pit is kind of a rom com.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I like that one. It's fun. Uh, I would call it a rom com, although it's a little different because they're already married when the movie starts, and then they have problems in their marriage. Like really big ones, all because they buy this house that's falling apart, the money
Oh,
pit, and
oh, okay. I guess I was thinking it
they're
was
trying to
some Wall
fix up the
Street thing.
house. But yeah, I think the two most well known ones are Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. Of course, Sleepless in Seattle is like it's that one and When Harry Met Sally. Those are the two biggest rom coms maybe ever.
Yeah, yeah. But what about I guess getting off the rom coms? The
Mm.
Burbs. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, I love The Burbs. Yeah, yeah. That's I don't watch it every Halloween, but it's on my kind of rotation toward
Hmm.
in the fall. I'll put that one on sometimes.
Yeah, I watched it a few years ago and I was high, so I don't remember any of it. But yeah, yeah, it's darker than than Tom Hanks's normal stuff or usual
Yeah,
stuff. I guess he's kind of old man phase now, so the limit to what he can do.
yeah, yeah. He's getting up there, as are we all.
Yeah.
Do you have any more honorable mentions? I've got a ton of them, honestly. There's so
Oh,
many.
well, I mean,
He's done so many damn movies.
I forget what I actually picked. Huh. Yeah, my list is kind of I guess I should have warned you that it's like I'm not really a big fan of Tom Hanks.
Well, I mean that's fair. It's fair. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it's fair.
I know. I know.
You're allowed to be wrong.
Well, I mean, I'm just as confused as you are. It's like I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like
Yeah.
I say it's because I got some pretty traumatic head injuries as a young child, and I blame it on that.
Well, you're also. I mean, your taste typically kind of veers away from mainstream stuff anyway, and he's one of the most mainstream actors there is.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it.
Okay. Well, I was just warning you that yeah, you're going to be doing most of the synopsis, I guess. Whatever it is we do.
Yeah. Okay. I can ramble. You know me. Um, well, I got two more honorable mentions
Okay.
I can throw out there real quick. One of them's just kind of a childhood favorite, Turner and Hooch.
Okay. Like
Another comedy.
I think that was his like most like at the time it was one of the highest grossing movies ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I would be surprised by that. I didn't realize. I thought it was one that most people just kind of forgot about. And,
Oh, okay. Wait.
um,
I guess this might be one of your picks, so but yeah, I guess I just remembered like the whole AIDS pandemic in the 80s and then
mhm.
it's like Tom Hanks with Philadelphia. It's like he
Yeah,
won a
yeah,
fucking Oscar for that. And
yeah. Well, yeah, and Turner and Hooch is just a fun movie. I like it.
oh right.
There's drama at the end. It's a very sad ending, but it's got a decent little gunfight at the end too. That's kind of tense, which is surprise. It's one of those comedy movies that kind of it starts off pretty fucking dark, and then it's a comedy, and then it just gets real dark again.
Huh.
And I don't know. I think it works. I enjoy it. It's mostly because it's Tom Hanks and he makes everything work. Um,
Yeah.
but that's one of my honorable mentions, which you already mentioned. One of my other honorable mentions, which came real close to making it on the list,
Ah,
and that's Philadelphia. Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess I'll it's like I guess gay people and American Pie aren't, I don't know. It's like,
American Pie.
well, I mean, I guess being mainstream. Um, God damn it.
Hmm. Well, I want to say Philadelphia came out around 1990 ish. Let me look. 1993 was when Philadelphia came out.
Okay.
And yeah, that was at the height of the AIDS epidemic. I mean, we kind of knew what was going on at that point.
Yeah.
But, you know, we were still a pretty bigoted country. We
True.
still are, but things
Yes.
were far worse for gay people in '93 than they are now.
Well, I guess
For now,
I wanted to
but
give Tom Hanks props for that, and I
yeah,
guess
absolutely.
a couple of his mentors were gay, so
Hmm. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. He's an actor, like,
right.
you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but yeah, and that movie, it didn't shy away from the reality of what it's like to die from AIDS, what it's, the kind of uh, persecution that someone in his situation would have faced in 1993.
yep,
And, you know, the filmmakers, they could have gone the easy route to make American audiences feel a little more comfortable about the movie, and they could have made him a straight person who somehow got AIDS. But they were like, no, this affects the gay community
yeah.
more than anyone, and they, you know, um, told a pretty honest story. And I think that was also where people really saw, like, oh, this dude is a dramatic actor. He is really fucking good at this. Um,
Well, I mean, you can just see that going back, like to his very first
oh
movie,
yeah, you can.
like the maps and or
Yeah, you can.
monsters and
Mazes and Monsters or
yeah,
whatever it was. Yeah, yeah, you can totally see it early on. But this was the movie where it's like, oh, this is like a powerhouse dramatic film,
yeah.
and he's just going all out with his, acting chops. And
Yeah.
do you remember who played his boyfriend in that movie?
I honestly don't remember if I've even seen it.
Oh, well, you should watch it. It's a really really important movie, I think.
Hmm.
But yeah, his boyfriend was played by a very young, at the time unknown Antonio Banderas. So
Ah, I would think I would have remembered that. Huh.
yeah, well, he wasn't really that well known at the time. I think he was
Yeah.
still, yeah, pretty kind of starting out in his career, I think,
Yeah.
at least in America. So yeah, and that Philadelphia was almost my number three,
Well, what
but
remind
I
yourself?
had to remind myself that it's favorites, not best. So
Ah, okay.
yeah, those are some honorable mentions. Of course, Apollo 13 I've mentioned before. Um, Forrest Gump, of course, iconic. There's
Oh,
all
okay.
the obvious ones. Saving Private Ryan.
Okay. Well, yeah, those are probably my top three right there.
Okay.
Way to go.
Well, which one's your number three?
Um, I was still debating, but yeah, I was thinking either Saving Private Ryan or Toy Story or Forrest Gump. I think Forrest Gump's probably
Yeah,
number
it's
one.
hard to pick. Yeah.
But yeah, yeah,
Okay.
don't know which one, honestly.
Like what order to put them in?
Yeah, I think I would go with
Yeah.
like just Saving Private Ryan, I guess.
For number three.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess to put it in context, it's like I don't think that would make my top three war movie list.
Hmm. Yeah, I actually left Saving Private Ryan. I mean, I just kind of threw it in there as a mention, as an
Hmm.
honorable mention. I think it's one of those films. I did leave it off my list just because I figure we'll cover it when we talk about war movies. Because whether it's on my list or not, I mean, you kind of have to at least talk about
Yeah,
Saving Private Ryan.
yeah, it's definitely one of the more well known, and I guess it kind of branches off into
Yeah,
all the
exactly.
other work he's done with like Band of Brothers and what was the other
Hmm.
one? It's like there was another one that I forget the name of it. The Pacific? Was that one?
Yeah, the Pacific. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it follows the Marines in like Guadalcanal and those places. I've
Yep.
only seen a couple episodes of the Pacific. I've heard that it's very different, which makes sense. It's very different theater of war, but
Huh.
apparently the Pacific is really fucking brutal. Like just a really hard watch. Um,
Well, that gets my curiosity up. But
yeah. Well, Band of Brothers is a hard watch too. I mean, it's war, but
yeah, it's kind of long.
um, you know the things that the Marines experienced in the Pacific were um, just there was a lot more like really fucked up cruelty and stuff that they would have
Yeah, like
witnessed on a day-to-day basis.
those traps covered in shit. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
man, yeah, yeah, they're definitely brutal.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like Easy Company didn't see that some horrible shit too. Obviously they did. Again, it's war, and they found that concentration camp in the ninth episode. Um, but in the Pacific, it's supposedly a lot more gruesome of a show.
Huh.
So I haven't gotten around to watching it. I watched a couple of episodes and then got distracted.
Yeah, it's like realistically speaking, I don't think I'll get to it either.
You know what?
I don't think I'll get around to watching it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had so much to watch. But yeah, okay. I'll go to my number three, and that is actually another one of his comedies. It's Big.
Okay,
It's
that's with the
just kind of a comfort movie.
body swap.
Yeah, or well, it's not really a body swap. He wishes to be big, and then he
Oh,
wakes
okay.
up and he's like 30 years old. It's like a little kid in a man's body,
Ah,
and I mean,
hmm.
there's some problematic elements to the movie if you look too into it. You don't even have to look that into it actually. Like
Yeah.
he has sex with an adult woman, which is just fucking weird. It's very weird.
It's
Setting that aside,
every teenage boy's dream, or it was
oh yeah, I mean
mine anyway.
he's a 13-year-old boy in his mind,
Yeah.
but the implications of that, especially because she finds out at the end,
No.
and that'd be weird to deal with
It would.
for her.
Yeah. Especially
But
just like a lot of teenage boys aren't, very mature. It's like
well, yeah.
a lot of men think
I mean, that's the point of the movie.
think they own women.
Mhm. Yeah, and the movie even kind of touches on that a little bit. It doesn't overtly talk about that, but she has like the kind of ex-boyfriend character, and he's just a piece of shit. And I like that when he butts heads with Tom Hanks's character,
Yep.
Tom Hanks is literally a 13-year-old boy, but he's always the more mature one.
Oh wow.
Almost always the more mature one when they, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a fun, lighthearted, for the most part, lighthearted movie. I mean, it has some pretty not lighthearted elements to it that the movie kind of glosses over. Like his mother, for example, thinks that he's been kidnapped the whole time because
Oh, right.
he like
Disappears.
yeah, he wakes up and he's a grown man, and now there's this grown man in the house like yelling about her son, and then he runs out and disappears, and she doesn't see her son again for like months. And every once in a while he'll call her
Ah.
and he'll write letters to her saying like, I'm okay, everything's fine, they're treating me well, I'm not being hurt. But like the mother is off screen just being psychologically terrorized through the whole movie.
Wow. I mean,
that's kind of fucked up.
I mean, whenever you have a kid, that's the mother's burden. Is just to be a nervous wreck for the rest of her life about her kids.
Well, sure, but like her kid literally disappeared. There was a strange man in her house, and now she receives letters from her kid insisting that he's okay. And at one point, she receives a phone call from the same guy that was in her house.
Yeah.
And like that's a little beyond the norm of just a mother having anxiety. Like that's fucking torture. That's awful.
Mm.
But yeah, and Tom Hanks is great in it. He
is that the movie with
he has
that
really good
piano scene? Or is that where he's jumping on the piano?
Iconic.
It's like the back
very
when
famous scene. It's
malls weren't dead.
On the poster. Yeah. Well, that was the height of the American Mall. And
I don't know.
I think that scene takes place in like a New York City Toy Story or toy store kind of I think maybe the same one that Kevin McAllister goes into in Home Alone 2. It's like that same kind of New York City
Macy's or whatever
store,
department store
like that. And then but his acting's really good too, because there's so many moments where like it's just totally believable that this is just a kid in an adult's body. Like
yeah, you're all in.
There's a scene.
It doesn't seem ridiculous at all.
Where he first gets to New York City, and he's like in this gross, seedy motel, and people are fighting outside, and he hears gunshots in the street, and he just like lays down on the bed and starts crying, and it's believable. Like that looks like a little kid who is terrified and is just like curled up and crying. Just a really sad scene, actually.
Yeah, and kind of a reminder of maybe we should all be feeling that way every day. Just walking around like shit. Just curl up and cry.
Yeah. Well, even in the movie though, he gets hardened too. There's a scene later on in the movie where he's still in that seedy motel, and he's watching like an action movie, and he turns it off, and the gag is the gunshots continue outside his window. And at that point in the movie, though, he's hardened, and he's just kind of, well, he shuts his window.
Nice.
And I like he has great chemistry with his best friend character, the little kid, his little neighbor kid.
Huh.
Like the dynamic between them too, because the one that doesn't get changed into an adult is definitely the more mature one.
Yeah.
So that's just a fun dynamic to watch play out.
Yeah, he's like a mentor.
But yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, Big is uh, one of those movies that if I'm just kind of in a crappy mood, if I'm feeling a little blue, I'll just put that one on. It always puts me in a good mood. So had to be on the list just for that alone.
Okay. Cool. So now I have to decide, huh? To pick a number,
Yeah,
and this number is number 2. I guess I'll go with Toy Story.
it's a solid choice. Just the first one or the whole series?
Um, huh. Well, I guess honestly, I'd have to go with number 3, and it's
Number three is my favorite too. I have not seen number four yet, though.
well, it's more of
I haven't gotten around to that.
it's like not even the movie. It's more like that was just a family get together, and it was like our whole family was there watching Toy Story, and it's like a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful memory. It's like we could have been watching
Yeah.
fucking paint dry, but it just happened to be Toy Story 3. So
Yeah.
so yeah.
So you have like positive memories associated with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I think my
Yeah, I mean,
grandmother was still alive then too, so
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I've had plenty of these lists where my picks were because of just nostalgia
hmm.
or just reasons that are outside the actual quality of the movie.
I mean
Um,
not to say it isn't a good movie. It is. But
no, it's a great movie.
yeah. It's like it has
I think the third one's the best one.
it is, but I don't really remember the other ones. So
Yeah, yeah. The second one, so the first one, the villain or the antagonist is at first it's kind of Woody, but then it becomes that creepy kid across, the creeper kid that likes to build torture toys. Um,
oh, okay.
and then in the second one, I think the bad guy is like this like old timey prospector type toy character.
Huh.
Um, and then in the third one, it's the teddy bear. And
Oh, I thought in the third one aren't they moving houses? Or is that which one is
yes,
okay.
I think so. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure because they get donated to
Like
a
Goodwill?
daycare
Oh,
center,
okay.
and that's where the bear has like his little cult of all these toys at the daycare center, and they have to
They
deal
have
with
some
him.
like very gnarly toys, don't they? Kind of like Puppet Master.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That was
am
the
I making
first
that up?
movie where all the
Oh, okay.
crazy mutant toys.
Ah, okay.
Um, yeah, yeah. In the third one, most of the toys are pretty normal. I think um, they just live in a daycare center, and
I guess I vaguely
uh,
remember some incinerator.
yes, that's the scene that I think really kind of elevates the movie to probably the best one. Is that I mean that's a gut punch. It's really emotional, and they get saved at the last minute, but there is a
Ah,
moment where you're like, oh shit, like I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill all these toys off, but
yep. I don't know, because it's like some of my favorite video games are the ones that made me cry.
Yeah.
It's like I thought I brought that up, like Final Fantasy VII, I guess, when they killed
Hmm.
off
Hmm.
Flower Lady.
Aries, I think.
It's like I didn't even like
Yeah.
her, but
Yeah.
whatever. I also didn't get what's like just use the Phoenix down. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, whatever. I guess that's a more of a tangent.
Mm. I've never like cried in a video game, but I never finished them, so
Yeah, you
like I never finished the
never invested.
stories. Like even with the well, the ones I play the most,
Oh, right.
the ones
You're
with stories.
stuck in limbo on in Fallout 4 perpetually, or Sisyphus building the same town
Yep.
over and over again.
All I do. That's all I do in Fallout 4 is just build settlements,
That's
and
funny.
I have never played the story through. Like I've played it enough to get pretty much all the settlements, um, and then if they just had a standalone game where you just do that,
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Huh. I would think there'd be a mod or something for it, but I don't know. It's like
Yeah, probably.
I
I don't
kind
know.
of lost interest in those games after Fallout 3, I think it was.
Yeah,
Or no, wait. I guess New Vegas
I think
was after Fallout 3, so
I can't remember, but I know New Vegas is kind of considered the best one, at least online. That's how people talk about it. But
it
I've only played.
it has the best story, but
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of partial to the originals, like the 2D point and click or
Mm.
action RPG, whatever. But yeah, that maybe that's just nostalgia. It's like I just love that
Yeah, maybe.
perspective in a video game. Lots of
Hmm.
memories there.
Yeah, that's why I still play Final Fantasy VII. It's the only Final Fantasy game I've ever really played, and I
Mm.
put it on and play it from time to time just because of nostalgia.
Yeah, I think 9 is better and 12. Anyway,
Yeah, I haven't played
but
either of them.
yeah,
Anyway,
I guess I had a nostalgia moment with the Digital Devil Saga. It's more of the Shin Megami Tensei universe with the
hmm.
amalgamation of all the world's religious um, myths. Uh, Heck,
Yeah, you can call them
oops.
this.
I guess that's taboo to some religions, but yeah. So you can like summon, Gabriel and Michael, have them fight
Hmm.
Lucifer. But yeah, it's like I put that. Well, I played it on an emulator, but it's like I fired it up, and then it's like all the memories came back of me playing, and I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
weird when that happens.
it is. And then I was like, wow, I didn't think this was that great to begin with. I don't know if I want to play through it again. But I guess your tastes change over time, at least if you're growing.
Yeah, of course they do, especially from childhood on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so anyway, you got any more to say about Toy Story?
Um, it's like honestly, I didn't think I had anything to say about it, but it's like it keeps surprising me. So yeah, it's like I kind of completely forgot about that.
All right. Well, I will talk about my number two, which is Road to Perdition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that one too. It's like I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. I think I get it mixed up with The Road. because I watched them at similar times.
Yeah, very, very different movies.
Oh, oops. I guess my brain just smashes them together.
Yeah. Well, The Road is another Cormac McCarthy that has,
It is.
I think, Viggo Mortensen in it.
It is not one of his
Yeah.
better roles, but yeah, he's a top-notch actor.
Yeah, he is. Um, no, Road to Perdition is um, that's the one where he plays like a gangster, like a mafia guy, um,
Yes.
or like an Irish mobster, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Hmm.
I think he's Irish.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I
But
I think of the those IRA bombers.
yeah, well, this would have been during Prohibition.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So a lot older. Or well, now I don't know. It's like when were they doing that? Huh.
what
Oops.
the IRA thing?
Yeah.
Like the Troubles? I believe
Is
that
that the?
was throughout the 70s and 80s,
Okay.
mostly. I could be wrong, but pretty sure it was during that era, maybe a little earlier, 1960s.
Because I
Um,
and then I thought that there was a lot of hunger strikes and stuff.
yeah, there probably was. Yeah. But no, Road to Perdition, and by Irish, I mean like American, takes
Oh,
place,
okay. So more like Boston or
yeah, Chicago specifically.
oh, okay.
In fact, one of my favorite shots of the film is when they drive into Chicago for the first time towards the end, and uh, you see you see the city as it existed, back in the 1930s,
Oh, okay.
and
They got
yeah,
like
it looks
a scene of that
incredible.
diner or what's that painting? The famous Chicago diner. Anyway,
Well, there's Nighthawks if you're thinking of the one with the corner diner and the windows, and you can see the people just
hanging out.
kind of hanging out in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Nighthawks.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
but yeah, and there is a
Is that
diner scene
still
in Road to
around or?
Perdition with where Jude Law plays like this really creepy hitman. Um, he murders people, and then
Yeah.
he takes photographs of the body and like sells it to the newspapers and shit.
Well, I mean, side gig makes sense.
I mean, yeah, might as well make a little bit more money than the original contract, I guess.
Well, yeah. There's
Um,
no like NDA on a hit.
yeah, yeah, but he's really creepy, and he's really creepy about taking photos of dead bodies. Just a very unnerving, scary character.
Huh.
But
I don't know, because it's like I kind of think the opposite would be more creepy. It's like you know the Iceman.
mm,
It's like just how
yeah,
it's like fucking everyday nothing,
sure, yeah,
right? It's like that scares me a lot more.
sure, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like the aesthetic of Jude Law. He almost seems like a vampire.
Oh, okay.
Um, like they just make him, he's got like long, dirty fingernails, and he's pale, and you
Yeah.
know,
It's
he
like
talks really
I
weird.
kind of think this may have been like one of those movies I watched on like Netflix with the volume turned really low, like
Mm,
late at night at my parents, and I'm just like, it's like you don't want to wake anybody up, but then you
yeah,
can't really hear anything, and it's on a tiny screen, so
yeah.
I don't know.
I'd give it another watch. It's an excellent movie. There's a reason it's my number two. Um, it's shot so beautifully. It's actually based on a graphic novel,
Okay.
so you get a lot of really interestingly framed shots.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't
like when
know.
when his son first witnesses what Tom Hanks does for a living, Um, like he just thought, oh, he helps out Mister, what's his name,
Hmm.
Paul Newman's character. He's like the big boss of the mob, and he's like, oh, Dad helps him with stuff,
Yeah.
and then one night the kid kind of sneaks out and follows his dad to a job and sees him gun down a couple of people.
Hmm.
Um, but the way that scene is shot is from the kid's perspective, so he's looking through. I think it's like I don't know what it is. He's looking through something real close to the ground into like a
Huh.
warehouse, and all he can see is like his dad's feet, and then the guy
Hmm.
that they have sitting on a chair, sort of in the towards the back of the shot, and then his dad's feet is
Hmm.
Tom Hanks's feet are like kind of up close, and then you see Daniel Craig's character just
Oh,
kill
he's in
this
it.
guy, and then yeah, it's a really really well shot movie,
I guess
and
as a side tangent,
mm,
you know Francis Bacon, the painter, English painter.
yeah, mm,
Daniel Craig is in a movie with him.
mm,
He's like the gay lover that kills himself at the end or commits suicide. But
oh okay,
that movie is really good. I would recommend it. It's like Francis Bacon something something. I forget, but you should be able to
mm,
Google it, figure it out.
yeah,
But yeah, he does a
I remember that.
really good performance. But
Yeah, Daniel Craig's fucking awesome, and he is definitely playing against type in this one. He's the villain or one of the villains. Um, well, he is pretty much the villain. Uh, and I mean, he's an evil sack of shit, but he's just such a weasel. Like he's a weak, cowardly, spoiled brat, is what he is.
huh,
Um, so you really end up hating him, especially with what he ends up doing. That because originally, like Tom Hanks's character works for the family, and then he ends up going against them
hmm,
because of something Daniel Craig does. And what he does is so vile and evil that you're just like, wow, yeah, get this fucking guy.
hmm,
Um, and yeah, and then there's a big portion of the movie where it's kind of a road trip film,
huh.
um, because Tom Hanks and his son end up going all over uh, kind of that kind of the Rust Belt area, and they're robbing banks, and
Yep.
but they're specifically robbing Al Capone's banks and stealing Al Capone's money. Um,
Hmm.
so it's a pretty cool movie. I recommend it uh, if you're
Okay.
looking for a crime drama where Tom Hanks plays
A bad guy
a very
or
a
shady.
very different type of character than he
Yeah.
usually plays. Yeah, like he's a bad guy in it. He's not a villain because he's the protagonist. Well, arguably the son is the protagonist, and it's him, experiencing his father and learning that
Hmm.
his father's actually a pretty terrible guy. Um, but yeah, check it out.
Okay. Well, maybe one day.
So there's my number two.
Okay. But yeah, I think my number one is what Forrest Gump. It's like I remember reading that book for seventh grade.
Mm-hmm. Well, Forrest Gump is a completely reasonable pick. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. It's like I guess that's one of those like TV movies.
What do you mean? Like it was on TV a lot?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I don't think I saw it in theater, or I guess if we did, it would have been like the Vasca, because that's the only place we went to movies.
Mm-hmm.
The dollar.
Well, I saw it at the Cash 8 cinemas when that still existed. Remember that one?
Is that the one way out there? Well,
It's a ways out there, yeah. You know, when Cash kind of turns into that overpass, and it was kind of down, not an overpass, but like a bridge.
well, it's
And
on the west side.
yeah, yeah, and that cinema was down there. It was for a while. That was the theater to go to, and then they closed up at some point, and then
Didn't seem to last that
the
long.
Carmike when the Carmike opened way out west of town, um, that that kind of killed the Cache 8 cinema. But that the Cache 8 was the one that I went to the most as a kid,
It's like,
and
did they turn
I
that
saw
into
Forrest Gump
that IMAX?
there.
It's like there's an AMC out there now. It's like I don't
I'm
remember
pretty
the
sure now
Carmike.
there's an AMC, but that was long after I moved away.
Yeah.
And yeah, to when I was a kid, it was the Cache 8. The Vasco was the one you just kind of made fun of. And then there was another one um, out there on Gore. Again, quite a ways west. It was near Sam's Club, I think. Um, that was like a three. It only had three screens, and it had two stories. And they tore that down when I was still a kid.
Oh,
But I saw Jurassic Park at that one.
I don't even remember that one. Huh.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
because I never
I feel
went
like
there.
most people, when I mention that theater, they're like, what are you talking about? And nobody ever remembers that one. And it's probably because it was torn down when we were still kids. So, uh, but I remember the night I went to see Forrest Gump. Um, I ran into, uh, we actually talked about them recently. Those two fucking dudes. The
Two
one that you
fucking
burned with the
dudes.
hot glue.
Oh,
Um,
there
I'm pretty
are
sure it
high
was,
school bullies.
yeah, it was those two dickheads. And
Frank
I ran
and
into them. Yeah, David?
yeah, David was the fat, long-haired one,
Yeah, David
dark
was the
hair.
Silent Bob one.
Well,
And I can't remember which one was Jay. But I mean, you glance at them, they were Jay and Silent
oh, I
Bob.
mean Frank was more the trailer park trash.
Well, yeah.
um, and Andrew
Right,
was
well, yeah,
like my twin.
we
He's like
weren't in Jersey, so
he was like nerdy.
yeah. But I
So
ran into
maybe
those two and like a couple other people, and I want to say they were going to see Mortal Kombat. Uh,
huh. Okay.
my memory could be off, but I think those movies were in the theater at the same time. And I got made fun of because I was like, I'm going to see Forrest Gump. And they're like, why the fuck would you see that when there's Mortal Kombat? That's what a teenage boy's supposed to be going to see. You
Yep.
know? And then they probably called me a fag and went into their movie or something. I don't know.
That
Fuck
sounds
those
like
guys.
them. Yep.
It's just funny to me where I'm like, okay, this turned out to be the one I chose turned out to be one of the most iconic, greatest films of all time by pretty much everyone's standards. So I win.
Yeah. Well, Mortal Kombat. At least he went on to direct Event Horizon. So
Yeah. I'm not saying Mortal Kombat was a bad movie. I never watched it.
it's not that
Because
memorable.
I was more interested in Forrest Gump. And I was a Mortal Kombat fan. I loved the game, but
Yeah.
I had
Well,
no
I mean,
interest in seeing that movie when it came
yeah.
out. And I
That's
still don't.
just yeah. It's like bad CGI. They didn't.
Mm-hmm.
If I think they could have pulled it off if they had like David Cronenberg do the special, or well, I guess David Cronenberg doesn't do his special effects, but he knows who to hire. to
Right,
get
man.
fucking awesome special effects.
Well, it was that era where certain movies just leaned way into the CGI decade or
Yeah,
so before you should have.
yeah.
Um,
It was the next big thing, or the way to
yeah,
save money, I guess. I don't know the logic behind it. It was silly.
yeah. Oof. 90s CGI, man. Some of it. Although some 90s CGI is incredible. Like, Jurassic Park still holds up. It looks
Mm,
amazing.
yep,
Titanic still looks incredible because they used it. They understood the limitations of what they were using,
yep.
and they used it appropriately. Um, but then you had even David Fincher with um,
Hmm?
Alien 3.
Oh,
Like, oh god, the
uh,
CGI
he
moments in that
probably
movie so bad.
did they have like a separate director for the CGI? Because sometimes they do that.
Yeah, I do think there was like some studio interference when it came to that, and I know that I'm pretty sure David Fincher also. That's one of those movies where he's like,
Don't care.
I don't want to take credit for that piece of crap.
This is a paycheck.
Um, yeah, uh, but I don't think it's that bad of a movie. It's just those CGI moments. You see like the
Hmm.
xenomorph like run past, and I'm like, wow, that looks really, really silly. Um, but anyhow, that's a good pick for number one. We talked about Forrest Gump in one of our other videos, I think. So
A little bit.
I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah, yeah. I guess we maybe it's one of the books. I don't remember. It's like we're doing too many
Yeah, well,
videos. I can't keep track.
I remember having the whole conversation about Jenny and how
Yeah,
people, a lot of viewers or audiences, just hated her and thought she was horrible, and I think that's awful. You know,
yeah, yeah.
she's a hated movie character, and
Hmm.
she's one of the most tragic. So,
Yeah, she kind of dies a horrible death too.
you know,
Yeah, I can't think of
yeah,
anything else.
very sad. All right, well,
So
I can move on to
drum
my number
roll.
one, and um, like I said before, there's so many amazing Tom Hanks movies, and this is one that I think most people would think I'm crazy for saying it's my favorite, but it's just my favorite. I fucking love this movie. It's Castaway. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's just
Tom
I
Hanks
could if that
porn.
movie's on, I'm gonna end up watching it. I just love that movie.
Huh. Okay.
Um,
And you don't know why.
no, I know why. Well, I think I mostly know why. It's just I mean, it's just a good movie. Um, I think it's also a solid pick too because the list is Tom Hanks movies, and that movie is mostly just Tom Hanks and a
Yep.
volleyball.
Yes. Yep.
Um,
I guess
it's
I can thank that movie for inspiring the Mighty Boosh to make fun of it.
yeah.
Like
I
just
mean, it has things to make fun of, you know.
yeah.
Um, but it's just it's a good movie that has like some heart to it that I appreciate.
Well, I think the whole
And
scenario is like it's like a reminder of the world we live in. It's so many
mm,
conveniences and like everyday miracles that you just forget about.
oh yeah, absolutely. Like there's a part at the end after he's rescued, and he's kind of walking around like this banquet thing where they threw this big party for him.
Mm-hmm.
And through like the first, so many minutes of the movie, that when he's on the island, like his first big challenge
Mm-hmm.
is, well, it's finding water and food, but right after that, his first big challenge is fire and figuring out how to make fire. And then at the end, when he's just walking around this empty banquet room, he just picks up a lighter and he's just kind of, it's like, yeah, I mean, that would be
Flint is
a
awesome.
weird feeling. And then little things like at the end too, it shows him in his hotel room and he's sleeping on the floor, because it would make sense that a bed would be uncomfortable at that point.
How long was
He's
he?
been sleeping in a cave for,
How long? Yeah. How long was he stranded in the movie?
4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he also, I mean, props to Tom Hanks as an actor too. Like he commits, because at the beginning of the movie, he's got just a middle-aged dad bod. He's just kind of pudgy, and then
He
you
stars.
have the scene where he where it transitions to 4 years later. It kind of cuts, and then it's 4 years later.
Yeah.
And you see a fish, and a spear hits it, and you realize, oh shit, he's learned a lot. He's gotten really good at this. And then the camera pans up, and you see him, and he is like, he's not ripped, but he is very thin.
Yeah.
And he's got the big beard, no shirt on, and I mean, of course, he would lose a ton of weight in that situation over the course of 4 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just
And then
not eating junk food.
yeah, yep. He pretty much lives off of coconuts and crab and fish.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd
And then
lose a ton of weight.
Yeah. And then it's got one of the most famous scenes in the movie that really gets to people. Like, it really bothers people. Where he's got like a bad tooth. And yeah, at the beginning of the movie too, like when he's still before the plane crash, he's like telling his girlfriend, like, oh man, I'm gonna have to get this tooth taken care of. It really hurts. And throughout the beginning of the movie, he's like talking about how much his tooth is bugging him. So like, oh, this is gonna be really bad. That has potential to be a really bad situation if you're stranded on an island.
Yeah.
And he ends up using an ice skate, because the plane that crashed was a FedEx plane.
Oh.
He was like a FedEx employee. So a lot of the boxes washed up, and he was able to use. It's kind of cool too to see how he uses just random objects that wash up on shore,
like MacGyver,
from the plane to survive. And one of the items was a pair of ice skates.
Roller skates. That would be brutal.
Yeah, that would suck. I mean, you could,
maybe
use it. There's things you could use it for.
Yeah.
But an ice skate is definitely more convenient. I mean, you've got like a little axe that you can make out of them, which he does. But when his tooth gets to be really bad, here you just go to your dentist and get an extraction.
Right.
But in the movie, he has to remove it with an ice skate and a rock, and
interesting.
I can't imagine having to do that.
Yeah, I've thought about giving myself a tattoo, and I guess the only reason I don't is because I donate blood. And it's like when I'm sitting there with a needle in my arm, It's like
Mhm.
I wonder. It's like how much can you take?
I think if you want a tattoo, you should have a professional.
No, not allowed. I'll do it myself, but I probably never will, just because I like donating.
Good, good. You're gonna end up with fucking sepsis or hepatitis or something.
Everybody has hepatitis.
No, not everybody has hepatitis, man.
It's like it's one of those hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, no,
It's
not
everywhere.
everybody has hepatitis. Maybe you're thinking of HPV,
Um,
virus. I
I
think a ton of people have that and don't realize it.
I'd have to look it up. I don't remember which one.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have a version of herpes. You know, there's like cold sores and then there's genital herpes.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm getting those two
That's one
mixed
that
up.
a ton of people have. Yeah.
But yeah, I forget
No,
which.
hepatitis is bad like that.
Well, no, it's one of the strains that is benign.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe there. I guess I don't much about hepatitis to be fair. So yeah, maybe you're right.
Well, there's a lot
Yeah.
of hepatitises, so
Yeah.
fair enough. Because yeah, I know some of them are really really bad, but most of them aren't.
Yeah.
But I forget.
Anyway, going back to Castaway. Yeah, it's a good example of his acting where it's not like crazy dramatic acting like Philadelphia, for example.
Mm.
But it's enough to make you really, really sad over a lost volleyball. And
Yeah.
and then I really like he has a monologue at the end of the movie
How did he lose the volleyball?
about
Was it like a storm or something? How did he lose the volleyball? So he got carried away,
yeah, pretty much.
or
Yeah,
they have a fight.
well, they get in a fight at one point. He like kicks it out of the cave, and then he panics and runs out to find him, and he finds him, and apologizes.
Okay. Yeah,
And then
I think that was in the Mighty Boosh's skit.
yeah. Well, he ends up he loses Wilson. I mean, you already know he loses him at the end during his escape attempt from the island when he builds a raft and leaves the island on his own. And during that, he unfortunately loses his buddy Wilson. And then, but he has this monologue at the end about like everything that he's lost because of the 4 years that he was gone, and everything he missed out on, and like it's really sad too because his girlfriend moves on. Like they were about to get married, and she's like, well, you were dead. We all knew you were dead, so I moved on and got married and had a kid, and it's sad. But then he has a monologue at the end where he's talking about that and how much that sucks.
I think as you get older, you realize how disposable or interchangeable. It's like we're all pretty replaceable in the roles we play in life.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I mean, people do move on though. Life goes on. And that's kind of the point of his monologue too. He talks about how sad he is to lose her, especially because she kind of kept him alive on the island. Like he stayed alive, hoping he would see her again. And he does at least get to see her again and talk to her again, but they're not going to be together at the end of the movie. And
No, happy end.
he just talks about focusing on the fact that now he has ice in his glass. And sometimes, like personally, sometimes I just say that to myself, like, I got ice in my glass. Like, this fucking sucks, but I still got ice in my glass.
Yep, the small comforts.
Yeah. Yeah, which, a movie like that, like you said earlier, it really drops how much we take for granted. Um, or a pocket knife, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I don't. It's like I don't metalwork or any of that.
But yeah, there you go. There's my list.
All right, cool. So,
I will mention,
oh,
I'm not going to give the movie an honorable mention because I don't think the movie's it's a fine movie. It's okay. Um,
okay.
but Captain Phillips, uh, just an honorable mention to literally the last scene of that movie for his acting alone. Like his acting in the last scene, some of his best.
Hmm.
Because it's after the incident is over with, and there's like a Navy, I think corpsman is what they call him, like a Navy doctor, and she's like looking him over and asking him questions about how he, physically feels and everything, and you see him for the first time, like actually start to like all the adrenaline and everything that he's just been through catches up with him,
Huh.
and he starts like shaking and crying, and I'm like, it just looked so fucking real. Um, like somebody who had just been through a horrific experience, and this is the first time they're now trying to process it all at once. And that's like just the last scene of the movie. And like I said, I thought the movie was just fine, but that one bit of acting is another just great example of how awesome that guy is.
Okay. I guess that kind of reminds me of like I was browsing through the list and
Mm-hmm.
of movies he's been in, and it was like I was going to download it before I got distracted, but I think it was called
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Rose's War.
Charlie Wilson's War,
I
yeah, I think Charlie Wilson. No, Charlie.
I don't know,
Yeah, what the hell was it called?
but yeah, I didn't know if you had seen that or what was your take on it.
I
It
actually have still not seen that. That's
okay.
one that I have.
It looked interesting, and
Yeah, I've heard that it's really good. It also has Philip Seymour Hoffman in it, and he's awesome.
mhm.
Um, where is it? Yeah, Charlie Wilson's War. Um, I I don't know really. I think it's like a Cold War kind of spy type thing,
um, well,
and I think it's based on a true story.
yeah, but I thought it was like one of those, you know, well, shit, I forgot already. Well, damn it.
Yeah. Oh man, there's also Bridge of Spies, which is I think really good. That's one that's kind of a bit forgotten.
What was it called?
Bridge of Spies. That's the one. I actually do remember that one. That's the one where he's a defense attorney and he defends. It's like back in the 50s, I think, and he defends a Russian spy that gets caught in the United States, and they put him on trial,
Huh.
and he ends up defending him, uh, which turns into him kind of facilitating a prisoner exchange between America and the Soviet Union, and
Hmm.
they do the prisoner exchange on a bridge, and Bridge of Spies.
Oh, okay.
But Yeah, that's a pretty solid movie. I
Hmm.
really like that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Gary Oldman is new spy thriller is top of my list, but I'd have to find it. It's like on
Mm.
Apple Plus or something stupid. Okay, so no more Tom Hanks.
I mean, there will always be more Tom Hanks as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. I'm
Yeah.
sure he's got a couple more movies in him. But
Well, even after he dies, I can still talk about him forever.
oh, I thought
Like,
you're gonna bring up the like AI hell we're gonna have, like AI generated Tom Hanks movies.
oh yeah, Jesus, yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing.
Yep,
Um,
probably is.
there was that thing. I haven't heard anything more about it, but I remember several years ago when deep faking really became a thing.
Mhm.
Something about Bruce Willis being one of the first actors to like just sell his image to one of these AI companies and just be like, all right, go ahead,
Yeah, I thought he had dementia or
And
something. Hold on.
he does, yeah. He's got there's a word for it. I can't remember it, but it's where you lose speech, your speech patterns get all messed up.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think he's as far as the dementia goes, I think Bruce Willis is pretty far gone at this point from what I've seen,
Huh.
which is really sad.
It is. Although I was kind of wondering if we should add him to the list.
Yeah, we could totally do Bruce Willis movies because I love Bruce Willis. Um, I'm definitely down to we can add a bunch of actors if you want, and
Okay, yeah, just put in the chat whoever you think of, and I'll add him to the list.
you know,
But yes, for the next, I guess it's your pick.
okay, my pick. Well, hmm. Have we done? We haven't done cop movies yet, right? No, we
We
haven't.
haven't. I guess I've kind of blurred the lines because I think one of my action movies was a cop movie.
Oh yeah, I that totally makes it. There's going to be a lot of overlap there just naturally.
Right.
Um,
So you're leaning towards cop.
yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go with cop movies.
Okay.